So, magnetising the weapons on the Redemptor Dreadnought has proven to be quite tricky. That's what the weapon looks like, and that is the key point here, where there's a cog here, small spigot at the top, and it goes into this item here, which is attached to the arm. And you get two of these little cogs, which is a great move by GW. So that you can swap out the weapons quite easily. The problem is this: at the top of the cog you have the spigot. I don't know if a square thing can be a spigot, but I'm going to call it a spigot. Now the trouble is, there's not a great deal of area. It's like 3mm by 3mm. There's not a great deal of area for magnets. You can use friction, that won't last forever, just to hold it on, not too bad. If you want to magnetise it, not a great deal of space for a magnet powerful enough. My solution then was take this cog and hollow it out like so. Now I've got to be careful there's nothing ferrous around so it doesn't fly off. I'll point with my paintbrush. This is a hole here. Now it's around 6mm wide. It just about, you can still maintain the integrity of the cog while you're piloting through. Of course you've got to use a small drill to pilot through there, and then work up with a 2mm and then move up to what I think is around a 6mm there. Once you've done your pilot hole, you can actually just, I kept the centre portion here, that is definitely a spigot. While I drill the pilot hole, you can get rid of that so you've got less to drill through, and then just go through the rest of it. It was a bit hard work by hand. If I'd have tried it by a Dremel, I'd have probably wrecked the whole piece, and my hand and probably my house will fall down. So it plugs into the weapon as such. Once again, 2mm holes, again piloted through before assembly. Once I've placed this item in, wrong one there, then I put in these magnets here so that they didn't go in too far. Okay, and that all I've done is the two halves of the cannon, and I applied the super glue from the outside so that there's less chance of it seeping in onto the inside and gluing the whole thing. As you can see, that does move quite easily. Then I put all the other gubbins, this canister on there to cover it up. A little bit of trimming was required. It wasn't rocket surgery. And then if I remove it without it flying off and I want to swap my weapon out, I've done the same thing here with the plasma weapon. In it goes, and I can plug it on quite easily and rock on. And that is how I did it all. The magnets are 6mm by around 4mm. I used, for this piece, I used two of them. There were 6mm by 2mm. There's two of them in there. And this item, this one is 2mm diameter by 4mm in length. Same the other side. Here they are when they're naked. If you're wondering what the fruit pastel is doing there, it's so I know where the centre of the camera is, because I'm new to this. So that's the amount you need just to do one Dreadnought swap out. I'm going to do the same, probably the same amount for the other arm. We'll have to see. I haven't made that one yet. We interrupt this broadcast with some breaking news. I have completed the other arm of my Redemptor and magnetised the two weapon options here that you can see, the flamer and the onslaught Gatling cannon. You don't need as many magnets, but you do need different size magnets, and I'll just try and get them off here. I think this thing about magnets, they're sticky. These sort here are 2mm in diameter, 1mm deep, and you could maybe just get lots of these in there quite easily. These I've used are 2mm diameter by 2mm deep. Now the reason I needed the 1mm in depth is so that when we place the magnet in there, the gauntlet, it doesn't interfere with the rotation of it, because I do like my moving parts. If it went in any deeper, it'd start snagging and chipping paint off and not being very good at all. On the weapons, a bit easier. There is more depth to put the magnet in. You can, I think I've actually put 4 mils worth of magnets, so I've put 2 2x2s in there just to increase the strength, and then as you can see, they stick on quite. They're not going to fall off in the middle of a game and you lose them forever. Alright, back to the studio. The black ones are my favourite.